Well, let's take a look at the first of the two GB Box Squad competitors that have qualified for the quarterfinals in this flyweight division. Fortunately, they've not been drawn against each other, but Yafai of England has been drawn against Raushee Warren from the United States of America. The 22-year-old from the Birmingham City Amateur Boxing Club and residing in Moseley, one of the districts of Birmingham in the West Midlands, has a tough one on his hands to make the semis here today. 24-year-old from Cincinnati, Ohio. This is Raushee Warren out of the USA. And has been a very confident boxer in these early rounds. The coach, Mike Stafford. And for Warren, winning the US Olympic trials, beating Sean Simpson to get to these World Championships. And he's made it quite clear that he has no intention of throwing his chances away. Yafai, English boxer with originally parents coming from Yemeni. He's had a great preparation for these Worlds. 10th in the Beijing Olympics, 3 years ago, I should say. And a silver medalist in the Moscow 2010 European Championships. As for Raushee Warren, well, he's the WSB World Boxing Series competitor, or boxer, World Series Boxing team player with the Los Angeles Matadors. That will give him a lot of experience, and of course, experience of boxing without the helmet or the guard and shirt. Razbayev is our referee for the first of the two bouts involving British boxers. Now, for Khalid, British boxer in the red, the American boxer in the blue. He's already delighted with his work in the round of 16, because just qualification, just reaching these quarterfinals, has given him qualification for the London 2012 Olympics. And now let's see if he can continue this excellent vein of form and not only take home that Olympic selection, but also a medal from these Worlds. Both boxers measuring, gauging, settling. Atmosphere out there, electric right now. Again, the American, very fast combination punches. And the English boxer, just to keep working that jab well, not be intimidated by the American. Halfway through the first round. The work is there from Yafai, but not quite getting the target. Just a little bit more experience to his name, Warren, the American boxer in blue. And the WSB Boxing Series, where amateur boxers are given the opportunity to join city teams, traveling the world, starting to make a living from their sport, but still can qualify for the Olympic Games. And the top performers from the WSB will be given Olympic qualification and Olympic status. It's more like it now from Yafai. 20 seconds remaining in this first round. Very closely matched between both boxers. The American possibly just coming out on top. Good footwork from the English boxer. There goes the belt. And a good deal of respect between these two. Again, very closely matched. Not the start that Yafai was hoping for. 4-1 to the American. 3 points clear. And that was a very, very good left hand from Raushee Warren. Listening intently to the advice, to the words from the corner. Of course, the winner of this quarter-final will meet the winner of the previous bout that we were just focusing on, Aloyan of Russia. Got to pick it up a bit now. Cal Yafai. The English boxer will have been told from the corner. He's got to start just picking off that jab. That's a little better. The American, good counter punches from both, but equally so from Yafai. What a dilemma for the British boxing squad after the round of 16, because Cal Yafai and Andrew Selby have both qualified for the Olympics, and there's only one boxer per weight division, and we have two in the men's fly. And the word, or the rule of thumb at the moment, seems to be that if either of these boxers can take the World Championship title, then they will take that place. And if not, with there only being one spot only, Cal Yafai and Andrew Selby may have to have a box-off to decide which one of them takes that spot in the flyweight division for London 2012. That would be a scenario, well, it's part of the rules, part of the game. They'll both accept it, I'm sure. But it'd be a sad way to decide which one of the two talented English boxers goes to the London Olympic Games. For now, Yafai's got to put in a bit more work, because the American is still scoring with more shots than the English fighter in red. Good 1-2 from the American. And again, left hook right on the chin of Yafai. 25 seconds. Let's get out of this mess now and try and put a few combinations together before this second round bell. Brings us to the third and final. Counting down now from 10. And at the end of the second round, well, that's good news. Again, seeing on the computer screens just at the front of that commentary box here that the mean average of the scores gives Yafai the round there by just 1 point. 5-4, so narrowing the gap to just 2 in favour of the American out of the blue corner. 8-6 now to USA. But winning that second round, and hopefully that information is being relayed right now as we look at some of these slow motion shots, will hopefully let the English boxer know that he can, as quite a serious blooded nose from the American, Raushee. So you can beat the American, you can get the better of him, you've proven that. Khalid Yafai in the second, there's a confirmation, 5-4, 8-6, this is the third and final round. And can the English boxer do the same in this third and final round? And do the same by more than 2 points. So close between these two boxers as it was in the first. Judge wanting both the boxers to listen carefully when he calls for them to break. No holding. A warning to both. And again, the referee taking a serious look at the bleeding face and nose of the American boxer. Halfway through the third and final round. And Khalid Yafai must not forget that he's come into this last 3-minute session trailing by 2. Needs to try and get out of this. Pushing up of the face from Raushee. Oh, yes. And again, good left, right hook combination from the English boxer. Need a few more of those before the bell goes. Minute left in the third and final round. Yafai for England, Warren for the USA. One of 6 British boxers to make these quarterfinals, and we've got one coming up in the next bout in the shape and form of Andrew Selby up against Ireland's Michael Conlon. Needs to score here. Good stuff from the English boxer, raising his game now in the last 40-second countdown. You can hear the screams from the American corner as well as the British. You need to box, guys. All that infighting isn't going to produce many points. "25 seconds again, a couple more points now for Yafai, and try and secure his spot in the semi-finals. Again, good shots from the English boxer. 15. A little bit of holding there from Warren. Ten seconds. Warren going for the 1-2, and that's all there's time for. The referee will turn them around, bring them together. And there's the bell. Very close in that final round with both boxers Well, if you're scoring back at home, I'm sure, like us here in the commentary position, struggling to get the camera angle and good sight of all of the shots. But the 2-point advantage coming into this third and final round could be what seals it for Raushee Warren. He doesn't look confident. Has the British boxer taken the semi, or is it the American? Oh, and it's gone to the USA. Disappointment. Disappointment for Yafai of England. 14-9. Comfortably taking that third and final round by 6-3. And that's what sealed the fate of Khalid Yafai. Disappointment for the English boxer. Brave performance, no question there. Absolute commitment. But the American there with a beautiful left jab. And again, clean scoring punches from the boxer out of the Los Angeles Matadors. Going through. Now the slow-mo and the confirmation. And Raushee Warren will fight Aloyan of Russia in the men's fly semi-final.